Brentford, now Villa again, really tough. But if Arsenal could win this game, these are the next set of games. Excuse me. Obviously, Bruges in the Champions League. We're looking all right in the Champions League at the moment. Probably
all right, top.
But then next weekend, 8 o'clock kickoff, Wolves at home. Bottom of the league.
2 points.
Still tough game.
They've got 2 points. They've got 2 points. They are on par for being the worst Premier League team ever, along with Derby
every game.
And Southampton.
Let's just say, as we know, every game in the Premier League's tough. If you can get caught slipping if you're complacent.
Yeah, well, we should win that.
But if you're not complacent, you're supposed to beat Wolves, right? Away at Everton, not easy, but again, Everton,
they're beatable.
You'd expect, wouldn't you? Really, right? We've got Palace in the Carabao. Let's take Carabao Cup. That's a cup game out of it, right? Then the 27th of December, Brighton at home.
3 o'clock kickoff.
3 o'clock kickoff.
Saturday, lovely.
Yep.
There you go.
Again, not easy.
But you're on.
And then we finish off the year, and this is the ridiculous. You're playing Villa again, that we just played them.
Why do they do that?
Fixtures change.
Yeah, but I don't why. Why? It never used to be like that all them years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, Villa again, at home again. You'd look on tomorrow and you think, if you can come through that tomorrow, we have a chance to go on a really good run in that Premier League and finish this calendar year still top maybe and looking really good. Like, then really can look for... And then, you know what? Maybe I'm looking too far ahead of myself, right? But let me just start looking... I want to just look, right? Look at going into next year.
January.
Right? So this is January till the end of the season. And I know I'm not getting carried away, right? Because we've got to beat Villa first. But these are just some of the games. So January, Bournemouth away. They're not really playing that well at the moment.
Yeah.
That's not as hard as that seemed, you know. Liverpool at home. They're not really on it at the moment. And we're at home. Forest away. Haven't really been the same Forest like last season so far. Always tough, but they ain't been the same. Maybe tough. No, not as tough as tomorrow's game, is it?
No.
Right? Man United at home. It's the United I saw last night.
Yeah.
Right. But United at home, yeah? Leeds away.
Nice.
3 o'clock kickoff, that one.
Going into February, Sunderland at home. Tough, but we're at home. Yeah? Brentford away. Tough, but winnable. Tottenham away.
Nice, 3 points.
Won there last year. always tough. Always tough, but we won there. We've won there the last couple of years, right?
If we're on an unbeaten run going up to there, we'd be flying.
Yeah.
End of February, Chelsea at home. Right? Come on,
No, we're at home.
We're at home. We've had a great record against them at home. Brighton away, never easy, but
Winnable.
Be confident. It's winnable, yeah? Everton at home. I think we drew to them last year, but we normally do all right against Everton at home. Wolves away. We've been all right there over the last few years. They could be probably more or less gone by then. That's 21st of March.
I think they're gone now.
Bournemouth at home. You'd expect us to beat Bournemouth at home.
Yeah.
Right? By the way, when I say expect, we know it's Premier League, but I'm just going off of, you know. Man City away.
When's that?
Tough.
That's the 18th of April. Tough game. Didn't lose there last year, though, or the year before. But tough, yeah? Newcastle at home. At home again. You'd fancy us at home against Newcastle. Then we get into May. We come towards the end of the season now. Fulham at home. You'd fancy us. West Ham away, we've been brilliant there over the last few years, put like a lot of goals past them. They could be in big trouble by then. Who knows what their scenario is. Then last 2 games of the season. At home to Burnley. And last game of the season away at Palace.
Not a bad running.
It's not a bad run because you know what it is, right? We've had so many tough games away, because you know they're really tough away games this side of the year, which Villa is the next big hard one, right? And even Everton can be a real tricky one. But then if you get past those, games and you're still either top or even near the top, say it was a point off the top or something, going into that new year, that's a decent run.
Yeah. Well, listen, if we can be like even 2 points, 3 points clear going into the last 2 games of the season, Burnley at home and Palace away. Palace will be hard, but Burnley at home, you know what I mean? Come on.
Could be gone by then, Burnley, the way they're playing.
Yeah. You know, to win the league, Burnley at home, you know what I mean?
If you look at, like, I remember a couple of seasons ago when we had our run at the end, you know what I mean? It was tough, man.
We had Tottenham away, Man United away. We come through it, didn't we? Do you remember?
But then look at this run, as I said, say if that City game, right? But then after that, the next 4 games, right, is at home to Newcastle, at home to Fulham, away at West Ham, at home to Burnley, and away at Palace.
But imagine, I know this is probably a bit over-embellished, but in a hypothetical world, winning the league away at the Etihad.
Well, it won't be done that early.
No, I know it's 5 games out, but that would
be beautiful.
That would be absolutely amazing.
What I'm trying to do by showing everybody that is just to say the importance of these games coming up now. Get through these. Because the other day I was like, the reason why I looked at that the other day is because I'm like, it is game by game, and sometimes you can be a bit disheartened when, you know, that game last week, we're like, 10 men, man, we should have won that, But then I started thinking about overall scheme of things, because the season is 38 games. And I just started looking at it and thinking, in the overall scheme of things, will that be a terrible result? And then that's when I started looking at what's left. And I started saying, actually, as long as we beat them at home, Chelsea, that might not be the worst. We should have taken more an advantage of it, but, you know. And actually, as well, if Arsenal can turn the draws that we did last year, because again, if you actually look at last year, we didn't lose a lot of games. Even the season before, we didn't lose a lot of games. But last season, too many draws.
Yeah.
And we've seen it, like, you know, my daughter was saying to me the other day, my youngest daughter, she's going, Dad, how comes, it was when we was playing Chelsea, and they could go within 3 points of us. And she's going, how comes they're so close? And I was thinking, that's true. I saw Chelsea have lost a few games this season. But it's the draws. Right, because we drew at Sunderland. We drew, like, you know...
Man City and...
Man
Chelsea.
City.
We've drawn 3, haven't we?
That's 3 points from a possible...
Next
and you have
5.
to look on that, what that is, that's 3 from a possible 9. Right, so sometimes 1 defeat or 3 draws. It's the same 3 points.